Hello students, in this video you will come to know about determiners. Determiner is a word used before a noun to indicate which things or people we are talking about. Types of determiners. There are different kinds of determiners: articles, possessives, demonstratives, numerals, ordinals, quantifiers. First of all, we'll discuss about the articles. Articles are a, an, and the. A is used for singular objects like a pen, a pencil, a table. Same way, an is also used for singular objects, but it will be used for vowel sounds like an ice cream cup, an umbrella, an apple. You have to see the vowel sound only. Sometimes a word does not begin with the vowel alphabet, but it sounds like vowel, like R, H-O-U-R. When you pronounce the word R, then H is silent. So you will say an R. Similarly, honest. Here also H is silent. So you will be using an, honest, an R. Then there are some exceptions also. Some of the words, they begin with the vowel alphabet, but they don't sound like vowels, like European. It begins with E alphabet, but when you pronounce it, then it begins with Y sound. So you will say he is a European. Similarly, unique word. It begins with U alphabet, which is a vowel, but when we pronounce it, then it sounds unique, Y sound. So you will say this is a unique idea. Now we will come to the usage of the. How the definite article the is used. The is used before the things which are only one in the universe, like the moon, the stars. Then for the directions, the east, the west. Then we use the before superlative degree. The best, the tallest, the most beautiful, the most intelligent. Then next is the is used before the oceans, rivers, mountains. You will say the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, the Sahara Desert, the Himalayas, the Ganga River. So before all these you will be using definite article the. The is used before superlative adjectives also, like he is the best boy of the class. Then definite article the is used before adjectives like rich, poor, deaf, dumb, etc. So you will say we should help the blind, the rich and the poor went to the fair. You will never use the before the names of the countries. You will not say the India, but you will say the Indians. The is also used before the names of trains and ships. You will say the Rajdhani Express is very fast train. The Queen Elizabeth is a famous ship. The is used before the names of species also. Some of the species when named with the, then it tells about the whole species. Like the fish swims. When you say this sentence, then all the fish, whether they live in India or they live in Australia, all the fish swim. So you are telling about the whole community, whole part of the that species. This rule is not applicable for man and woman. Whenever you are using man and women, then you will not use the. You will say man is mortal. You will never say the man is mortal. Okay, so this exception you have to take in mind. Then you have to use the before any common noun when you are telling specifically regarding that. The man I met at the station belonged to Haryana. So this way you have to use the before any of the common noun before, specifically when you are telling. All right. Then definite article the is used before the time expressions, like I met her in the evening, in the morning, in the afternoon. So this way you will be using the article. Now we'll come to possessives. What are possessives? Possessives are my, your, his, her, it's, out there. Whenever you are using possessives, you have to see the subject. When the subject is she, you will use her. When the subject is I, you will use my. I took my umbrella from my table. You keep your books on the rack. So this way you will be using possessives. You have to see the subject and accordingly you will be using possessives. Now we'll come to the demonstratives. Demonstratives are this, that, these and those. This and that are used for singular things, and these and those are used for plural objects. This is used for something which is within your approach. This is my book. That is used for something which is far away from you, which is not within your reach. So you will say that book is of my uncle. These toys are mine. Those toys are of my cousin. So this way you will be using the demonstratives. Now we'll come to the numerals. Numerals are 1, 2, 3, 12, 50. So this way you can you have to see the numerals. Numeral, I study in class 3. I need 4 pens for answering my exam. Next comes ordinals. Ordinals are first, second, third, fourth. She stood second in the 100 meters race. The third child in the first row is my brother. So this way you will use the ordinal numbers. Now the quantifiers. Quantifiers are too many. We will do some more quantifiers in the other slides also. A few, another, several, much, many, a lot of, any, some, very. A few I will do in the next slide. Another I will tell you. Give me another chance to do this. Several people went to the fair. Much is used. Several is used for countable things. Much is used for uncountable things. Much information was needed to do this task. Many is used for countable things. I have many friends. A lot of can be used for countable as well as uncountable things. A lot of knowledge was needed. A lot of people attended the meeting. Any. Any and some. Any will be used for questions and for negatives. Some is used for affirmative sentences. What are affirmative sentences? Affirmative sentences are simple sentences. Some is used for the countable as well as uncountable things. Do you have some money? I don't have any. So you will be using some and any in this way. Very, when you are telling something of extreme. This is very interesting story. Now I will tell you the usage of few and little. Few means hardly any and little also means hardly any. Few is used for countable and little is used for uncountable objects. There is an exception. Little is used for uncountable, like little knowledge, little information, little time. But for money also we use little. Though money is countable, but we use little for money also. Now I will give you the examples. Few people stopped to listen to the preacher on the corner. It means nobody listens to the preacher. There is little that you can do about the situation. It means there is nothing which could be done to do to correct the situation. I happen to like spiders, but few others agree with me. Now here it means nobody agrees. I have little time to waste. It means you don't have time to waste. You have no time. Although the car is old, I have few problems with it. Few problems with it means you have no problems. Now we will study about usage of a little and a few. Little and few means hardly any. It gives negative meaning. Whereas a little and a few means in small quantity and in small number. I have coffee with a little milk. She likes a few songs by Frank Sinatra. I always enjoy a little cream and sugar in my coffee. A little cream means 1 spoon of cream. Jesse has a few speeding tickets, so his insurance rate is higher than mine. A few speeding tickets means 2 3 she is having, not many. We have a little extra time this afternoon. It means 5 6 minutes, 10 minutes are there. Little is considered as semi negative because it gives almost negative meaning. A little depicts a small quantity. It means an individual considered it a small but considerable quantity. The little means a small quantity which is definite and specific. Now, what do you mean by the little and the few? The little means small quantity but the whole part of it. And the few means small in number but the whole part of it. Now, I'll give you example. The little money he had was lost. Now, it means that suppose that person was having only 50 rupees and the whole amount was lost. The few friends she had went abroad. Now, what do you mean by this? That she may be having only two friends and both of them went abroad. So, this is the difference how you will be using little, a little, and the little, few, all, few, and the few. A little and a few, I have already told you. Much and many. Much is used for uncountable, many for countable. Fewer are less. Fewer. Fewer students were required to do this activity. I need less number of children for this assignment. Now, what is the difference between further and farther? Further means in addition to, farther means to step ahead. For further studies, she went abroad. Farther, the farther you go, the more time you require to come back. Some and any, I have already explained to you. Some and many. Some will be used. Some students attended the party. Many. Many, which will be more in number in comparison to some. Many children rushed to the swings as they entered the park. Later and later. You have to be very careful using later and later. Later will be for the timing, later will be for the position. Later. I came first, she came later. Later. Later means the last part of it. I have not understood the latter part of the speech. Now, what is the difference between last and later? Last means the last page. Later means the last part. The last page of this book is not printed properly. The latter part of this article is not understood by me. Little and less. Little means hardly any. Little knowledge is harmful for doing any task. I need less amount of time. It means I don't need any time. Now there are some of the determiners which are interrogatives and distributives. How will you use each and every? Each will be used for any single member of the group. When you are speaking about any single member of a group, like I met each guest. Now what do you mean by this? That you, if there were 10 guests in the party, you went to everybody and you met them. Every will be used for the group members in collaboration when you are speaking about them in general, like I agree with every word he says. Now either and neither. Either will be used for the option like one of the two. Neither, none of the two. People stood in either side of the road. What do you mean by this? Means the both the sides the people were standing. Neither means none of the two. Neither is followed by a singular noun. Neither answer is correct. So this way you will be using each, every, either and neither. Now the interrogatives. Interrogatives are the questions. You will say what subject are you studying? Whose house is this? Which color do you like the most? Whenever you are making questions, you will be using. Now I will discuss with you some of the sentences with options given. Is there dash tea in this kitchen? The options are any, some, a and an. So you will say, is there any tea? Is there any tea in this kitchen? Are there any girls in your class? No, there aren't any. The Browns haven't got any children. So this way you have to do this exercise. You have to be very much careful while choosing the right option. I hope you have understood the topic determiners. Thank you.